interesting for me to for real discussion. So, but I can check. But if you already have,
Actually, if you have ideas about day which will come as our meeting, tangible meeting, if I can say so, I just prefer a day with a rain. Don't you think that is a good idea? Because uh, strolling in this current weather, it's some sort of torture. 30 degrees right now.
you can look on the forecast and see that next weeks the temperature would not go higher than 20 degrees of Celsius.
Okay.
So there's no such problem.
I
And I
have
despise rain even more than plus 45
Why
degrees.
so?
Because the rain is the most disgusting thing of all possible sin.
Oh.
I mean, the wind goes next.
Okay. Can say something if you're so so intense in your position. Look, I'm trying to find some escapes in YouTube, and I just find only AI generated. We're completely
Find what?
Find escapes in the YouTube videos.
I understand.
Yeah, and there's nothing except AI generated tunes. Simulators.
Oh. No. I'm not understand what you mean. Scapes?
Yes.
Like landscapes, but
Yes,
without
yes.
land.
Landscapes, yes. It could be whatever.
Scapes. Стебель, черешок, бегство, стержень колонны.
Okay, maybe I just using non-formal variant of the word, of the meaning. So landscapes. Let it be landscapes.
Okay.
Okay, let's start actually. Do you want to start by your own topic, or could I toss some?
Second, please.
Okay, actually I have a big one, and I think that we could even dedicate all meeting for this. Actually, it's about your topic, which consists in idea that human life is not so differ from animal life, and you by yourself told me that you have no idea why we evaluate human life as something bigger, something more important. So you currently still have such ideas.
I can't remember that I revealed such a thoughts, but I have such a thoughts. So,
maybe I'm just reading your mind.
I mean, the only argument that can be valid, maybe someone can speak about more complex psycho or something like that, but I'm not sure that it is the best argument.
Okay.
So, maybe there is some biological reasons that makes human more sensitive in comparison to other, for example, primates. Oh no! How it's in English?
Mammals.
No,
yeah, I know, but I don't know what. Mammals, it's the most.
Yeah. Mammals. Yeah. But okay, if we compare human life with the life of bees, maybe probably, yeah, it's more valuable. But
No,
if we
bees
compare it,
and ants, it's not interesting. I think so.
Yeah.
But if we compare our life to octopuses and your favorite crows, it's starting to be a quite interesting question because
I think that even if we compare it to cat, dog, elephant, house, etc., it's also not so obvious for me.
yeah. Just not ants and bees. It's for sure. Yeah. So your point is that we have more complicated emotions and the pain, which
I'm not sure about pain. Probably the cats feel pain as the same as the human, I think. I have
yes.
no knowledge of that, but
Okay. But we know for sure that let's dismantle this question in the little ones, and yeah, just talk about the regular feelings to be a human or to be a animal. So if you're just flowing by the river of nature, yes, so you have such intentions as giving a birth, eating, finding friends, speaking, strolling, yeah, and whatever. And the same intentions we could spectate in animals. So yeah, so in this one question, I see no difference. If I would be completely outspoken. Yeah, so we need to find something more complicated, I think, if we insist on the idea that human
okay.
life, yes, more important. We need to live as humans, as example of a very important life by ourselves to live to make this difference.
My way is not to insist on this, but we can delve deeper if you want. So yeah, okay. What's your reason?
Yeah.
Your argument?
So what you're saying is that we are in the position when we can't change something. So there's another position that if you're born as part of nature, you will stay this part for end of your life, and you couldn't change anything because all your deeds, it's deeds of nature as well.
Yeah.
It was your. Were you saying?
Oh no. I mean that my way is not insist on the idea that human life is more precious than life of a cat.
Yeah, so it's quite similar ideas.
Okay.
But my idea is to find something that will make a difference and actually give us a power to name ourselves as empowered ones.
Yeah. I am also thinking a lot about God sparks in us. So,
yeah.
Okay, so what's your argument?
Yeah, what can't um, animals do? uh, if we could think um, in this uh,
What could animals do?
what couldn't animals do?
Could
Yeah,
they?
uh, we need to go in this direction, I think. Yeah, so it's the most complicated questions that I thought
Okay,
about.
okay.
Yeah, but
But
still,
I have one question that coincide in some sense with this. I'm just interested how you're looking on this. How do you see? Imagine the lion,
okay,
yeah, that lies on the ground near his tribe, maybe.
yeah,
Yeah, and looking forward into nothing. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
How do you think? Is there some thoughts in lions let it be conscious?
Yes, there for sure
Okay, okay.
some thoughts, but it's not um, a contemplation what you want to hear. I don't uh, I don't think that actually their minds is so profound to contemplate, but still this some amount of thoughts of predictions of their
I think that
deeds.
contemplations goes just from evolution. I mean, you contemplate to found predators or maybe uh, animal to catch and eat. So,
Yes, it's have some predecessors' thoughts, but it's more profound than just simpler ones in animals'
I mean,
head. I think
I
that
could imagine that when lion lies like that, his head pictures of his past can arise. Maybe something like dreams.
mhm.
I'm not sure that it's just my feeling, nothing else, but it seems realistic to me.
Yeah, but we for sure know that animals could have dreams in the
Ah,
night. Yes,
okay,
so
okay,
actually
okay.
it's quite
Yeah, yeah,
possible that what you're saying it's true also because it's
okay,
yeah
then let's
small
move
difference.
forward. If you have nothing to say.
Okay, so the main problem is find something that um, could uh, um, could prove that we're having a differences as well. So
Mhm.
the type of thoughts or deeds and what I thought about, what I done to come closer to realization. It's reverse reverse asking myself reverse questions. So if we have a human who just lives by his nature, so he, mm, for instance, having a family, yes, doing his
Mhm.
best to prolong his genes. Okay, but it could be also complicated. One question because we have a 99% of humans, which main whose main objective or main type of living is just what I mentioned. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
so if we lower the the Planck on another level, and just ask ourselves, are the are the drugs addict are more human or more animal? In which side they're prone? Because you have something to add?
I mean that drug addiction is not so different from other human goals to follow. I mean, that's
Yeah, maybe why do we need to analyze it? But it's the obvious one that changes all mindset of all desires of creature.
okay.
Yeah, so we know
We can
that
we can also think about children who probably much more closer to animals, and you will reveal your thoughts that children life is less valuable than a life of adult, maybe. And we have
yes, actually,
some.
actually, I
Okay.
wanted to say this also.
Okay.
Yeah, but we could say for sure, because it's the most miserable level that I could provide in comparison with animals, which
Okay.
just represent stable deeds.
I think that person with maybe how it's called. I forget. I mean, some
Mania.
cognitive problem,
Mhm.
especially when you are old. So, I mean that in this situation, I probably estimate you as less human as drug.
Less? Why so?
I mean,
You
if we speak about human with
damage of brain. Yes.
yeah, but not damage. Mostly, I mean, uh, obsolescence
Mm-hmm. Of what?
of brain.
Ah. Okay. Mm, but still you covered your desires actually, and
So,
you're not anymore mm, want want something to do except of unnatural things, maybe more unnatural than uh, we we desire in our regular life.
I'm not full understand what you said.
For instance, if we will talk about my idea of communism, yes, how I named it, uh, it's okay, never mind. Yeah, just communism when you covered all your desires as amusement, as um, health as I don't know, eating. Yes, so
Mhm.
you just rejected all nature that speaks for you, and all what you have it's just your thoughts and maybe ways
Uh,
of their realization. Yeah, as
uh,
have
it's
uh,
if you have
oldest
no
people.
choice to have better food and better entertainment. In other cases, you just would want something more tasty and funny, I think.
Yeah, but if you covered this intention by all means,
Uh,
what you
okay.
yeah
Let
what
it
you
be.
could have just thoughts in other directions.
So,
Yeah, so it's eh, no, I told you uh, this um, how it's, example to better understanding the older people that are actually too covered their um, their basic intentions and now have uh, almost nothing in common with animals, if you could say so.
uh,
So they are
okay, but
maybe more
how it's
humans
uh,
than we are.
relate to my argument, my thesis.
Because you told that they're much mere humans than drug addicts.
Yeah, but not because uh, not because they satisfied their natural
Desires.
yeah, but because their capability to think is traumatized. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
maybe their trauma saved them from these desires, and only in this way they gained freedom from animal animal
Ah,
начала.
okay, but then probably some maybe mad men would also be a good example of
Yes, yes.
Ubermensch. I mean, like,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yes, so actually, I don't know what to say, what to add, because yeah, we spoke about that anybody could be um, anybody is animal for now. We could just in some way release to 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 downsize this feeling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe animal thinks only about himself, about not about himself, but about living. So he
Um, um, okay. We can discuss it, but I see no reason to think. Okay. I see no strong reason to think that if you, as a human, have something different from animals in categories that you reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's other, but in these categories, if you have such a difference, I'm not seeing that this difference is really valuable, because I mean that your capability to suffer as an animal, for example, is the same. So, and that's, from my perspective, is one of the main component why human life is valuable. Maybe I
Mm-hmm.
mean, because when you
Yeah,
lose
but
this life,
okay, yes, suffering is the point, but not all suffering is good value, because we have crabs, for instance. They have many neuron links in their body, and they are really feel pain much more than any animal in their group, in their surroundings. Yeah, so we can say that some crabs with uh, much small brain than us could compete with us
Mhm.
in this question. Yeah, so
Okay.
maybe pain in the realization of your life.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you're you're
Oh,
constantly
yeah.
thinking about your future, and this
Uh,
is what made you.
it's interesting because I thinking for some time about if, for example, a car
Mhm.
uh, uh, stumble not a car knocks down
Strikes.
you,
Mhm.
and you can see, for example, for 2 seconds how it goes on you. I
Mhm.
think that in most cases you would not think about what you lost, and maybe you even maybe your pain even would not be a, a real deal. I mean that you would be shocked, and the death would feel like a dart that embrace you quickly without much suffering and uh, regrets, something like this. I mean that you would not have time to think, and you would not be capable of real suffering.
And what is this proving for you?
Yeah,
Just some sort of loophole that
yeah,
provides.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I I'm not sure how it's relate to your topic right now, but I think that I see something in this. So
Yeah,
we
so
can.
pain could be, uh, as I told about the pain of unpredictable future, about uh,
Mhm.
yeah, vexation and whatsoever that we
Oh,
feel much
probably.
more.
I mean that in such situation, really you are losing nothing, because you cannot understand that you losing something. So the death
Mm.
goes very quickly.
Yeah, but it's it's a matter of perspective. You're just putting yourself in the position when you're not беспокоишься.
Bothering.
Yeah, when it bothers you. So, when you're sleeping, you're not afraid of a maniac that stays yeah,
If he
behind
could
you.
make his deal professionally, I mean, you know.
Okay, but I need to single out the importance of this question, that we actually may have a difference between animal, because if we not we could deal with humans as with animals. Nobody, even you, don't bother if some animal would be killed by an act of amusement or
Oh, I would be bothered. Because it's barbaric and you make someone suffering.
so you
But
don't like
but
fishing.
yeah, I fishing once at my life, and mostly I reject this proposition because of these reasons. And I often heard that as a children you have no empathy towards others, and especially towards animals, and it's always sound strange for me, because I remember, for example, when I was, I don't know, about 4 years old, how I suffered when I watching how two spiders how two spiders was
Eating.
fighting.
Right.
Yeah, and how my friend torture a frog.
So a friend of 4 years old.
Yeah, of 5 years old. If I was 4. So I mean that these things are always bothering me. But nowadays I trying to find an arguments why all suffering isn't valuable.
Actually,
Both
we
humans
have
and for animals.
proofs that monkeys are not afraid of snakes, and only their parents are teaching them to be afraid. So if even vexation about snakes isn't natural, maybe empathy to the animals is something that you need to be taught to. It looks like a truth.
Maybe, or maybe just some. I mean, there is studies of your brain development. I mean, biological factors, and
yeah, the part that deals with empathy is developed only in 5 years. No.
Why not? I heard that there's a case when some teenagers was uh, 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 liberated from punishment for.
Mhm.
I'm not fully remember the crime, but the argument was that their лобные доли not fully developed, and they cannot fully control their impulses.
Mm.
So,
But this undevelopment is a disease or a natural thing?
natural. I mean, it's. I mean, it's a natural process of developing, and it's not.
Yeah, but
It's not. Yeah.
in which age they committed this crime to be punished?
It was not so early. It was something. As I remember, something around 17.
Mm. I see. It's the
So
age
mostly,
when you
yeah,
are.
it's not work like this, but
Yes, so I presume that it was some sort of disease. And we have a question: do we need to punish?
I'm sure that it's not because it wasn't one teenager. It was group of 3 or 4, as I remember.
Group
Okay,
of brothers, yes, with the same. Okay, okay. Yeah, but still, okay, you're not going right now to say that the animal could be crucified for amusement, but you still could say that
I
we
probably could not. Before you say it, I wanna say that I probably could not. It's just a social norm, social, yeah, social norm, and I just live with it. But it's not like I feeling it's right. What you wanna say? So
about
you can
eating
say.
or about
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no,
saving
no.
another life, because I have to
Having another life.
saving another life.
Ah. Mm. You mean that what we can save a life of a human or a life of
There,
an animal?
yes.
You know, rationally, I cannot see any difference. Emotionally, I on the side of saving human life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so so well developed to have no emotional biases in this aspect. Not yet, at least.
Okay, previously, until our meeting, I was dedicated to find something that differs us from animals, but in your perspective, I trying to find what do animals done to be unpleasant guests on the table of prosperity. So maybe we need to think in their another direction. So I will take my time to think about this, maybe in the real conversation. And I'm proposing you to change this one if you don't
Okay,
have
okay. No problem.
something to say.
I have one topic, not a big one, but how you look? How do you see the future of religions? Will the flock pastva grow or decline in the future?
Yeah, statistically, it's declining already. So we just have more and more atheists in comparison with the
Probably.
yeah. So I see no doubts in it, but we could say that belief in human mind and
Oh,
technology
no.
this could be a
It's not
religion
like that.
too.
We could say, but we should not, because it's ruins the borders of this world.
Yeah,
I mean,
I even have a example for you, because until 2022 I would with a great pleasure sacrifice American Institutes of Power to give all means for Elon Musk to do his his best intention, and now we have such such situation, and I'm not pleased anymore. So it's it's a question about Kumir that it's yeah consists. And I think that is the main reason why religion exists. Yeah.
okay. So my point: if the civilization wouldn't if the civilization would live long, there is, from one perspective, religious people have a good chance to вытеснить.
Extirpate.
Okay, other groups of people. I'm not sure about it because there's other factors, but if we think, we can look on developed countries and think that in future probably all countries would be developed more, and African countries would also be at least on the level of let it be, I don't know, Ukraine, and it will cause decline in birth rate.
In what? Birth rate, yes.
Birth rate. And how we can see it on the example of Israel. The only country who have not bad birth rate, and the country that developed is religious country. And especially, I mean that the people who the people who have many children in developed country mostly is religious people, and it could be happen that there is some genes that associated with capability to believe in something like this, and with time, this there would be selections for these genes in our population.
So you're just continuing your previous thought about the destruction of our beloved European culture and society with
Our
the warriors or barbarians.
Okay, our
Most other
European
countries.
countries is already dead man walking, so I'm not have. Now I'm speaking about future
about
of
future
all
of
humanity.
Israel. This is the only country that could perspire in this situation.
I don't think so. Their population isn't so big.
Yeah, so you mentioned development of these countries that still have a good birth rates. Yeah, but you're losing some moments in the that consist in the lineage linearity of
Okay.
of development of society. If some society gains knowledge, gains I don't know a science development, it's irreparably develop institutes like democracy. It develop profound way to look on human life. So because Europeans can't imagine a future of their children without a high graduation, without university graduation, Europeans can't afford to have more than 2 children in their family. Yeah, so I think this future, this destiny.
Yeah, but I'm sure that in Europe still religious people have really the people who really believe in something like this have more children than others.
Yeah, but I think that we need someday we need to признать acknowledge the fact that religion, striving for religion, is the antonym for the development. It's the
What was the first word?
antonym.
It,
Yes, so we can't see a prosperous society with a high religion feelings. Israel is an artificial country,
could say
if you remember.
Yeah, but other people could say that we could not see a prosperous society without a religion. So you should give a real argument.
Why?
For example,
how could we
such
say
great people as founders of United States, as Churchill, for example, seeing that the such system as democracy or something that looks like a democracy could not exist without a highly moral people, and the only, eh, maybe not the only, but
They actually
the most
told this.
valuable scene for high morality in society is religion. So I mean that there is other view on this.
Yeah,
topic.
about Churchill, you, you for sure know that he told something about religion in this way.
The probability that it's true is high. We can check it.
Because I never
Yeah.
heard something like this.
Yeah.
It's actually
This
true
was
about democracy that is will of good people to uphold democracy, and it's not a stable one. Yeah, but I don't know why religion still could play any role in the modern societies. What we have is the religionless people. It's the religionless countries. It's African and Middle East society that
yeah, but
still
this
living
okay. Yeah.
in the prehistoric times, and the only technologies and facilities that was created by white people afford them.
Yeah, but maybe just in some level of developing, there's one factor that plays a crucial role in something, and on the other level of developing, there's other factors.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
I could provide an example with communism. So, like China, it's for sure a powerful country that could broke entire world and world world order if somebody want this. Yes, but communism it's not a stable stable way to rule country. So eventually China will be cured from communism, but still they have a tangible possibilities to change shape of world. So as in your example with Middle East countries, they could reshape Europe. They could populate our countries with their religions, with their traditions, but it's a matter of time when they will gain our thoughts, our type of what?
China, Chinese
China and Middle East, yes.
Okay, let put aside Middle East, but why do you think that it's true for China?
Why not? I just told about China that they will rid off of communism.
Okay.
Yeah, but we have a not statistics, but movements of Chinese culture to merge with European. So they're having a culture, culture changing as well. And why can't you say something reverse? Yeah, I don't think you could say something reverse. Yeah, so are you pleased with giving the example?
I'm not wanted to reveal myself. So,
Reveal?
yeah.
You want to have some trumps in your
No.
in your
It's,
sleeves?
it's dealt with another things. Okay. Okay.
The
What it
danger
be?
is situated somewhere, but still there is no danger for our species. Species.
Oh no. I'm not. When I talking about future of the religion, I'm not talking about danger for our species.
No, not
I'm talking about.
extinction. I mean that humanity will have some religion in the future. We wouldn't, but we could lose European superiority while this
Oh,
going.
when you're talking about Europeans' superiority, you're speaking about national superiority. I
Yes.
mean, okay, but why I think it's something valuable?
Because I don't want even
Oh,
for
and
1 year to go in
oh
some
yeah,
religious places or wear hijab.
but no. It's not national. It's cultural. I mean,
What is the
when
difference?
the difference is lies that other nations can take your culture and make it yours. For example, Manchurian conquer the China, and then Manchurians uh, uh, stali
Become.
yeah, and then Manchurian become mentally Chinese people. So
And why don't you think that Islamic propagandists could facilitate building um, mosques in Europe and then some
no.
and
I'm
then
just okay.
yeah and then
I just wanna say that there's a difference between cultural.
which culture have USA or nation they have?
Which culture you say have
Yes.
unique American culture.
Yes, and the nation is American, so it's
But it's
amalgamation. There is no difference from now. We have a tiny piece of Italian
the
culture as a pizza, unknown recipe, and Americans transferred it in their culture aspect. So even even Italians haven't
but
known that
you
it's
have an American culture without without a unique uh, American nation. I mean that it's not some different ethnic group.
okay. Which culture do we have in Ukraine?
Culture.
Yes.
Uh, uh,
We have a
European, but with a area.
yeah.
European. I mean, not social, социалистически европейскую.
Yeah, but okay. So you're right, and it's not a Ukrainian, and Russia have no Russian culture. If you will think
Yeah. Okay.
about this,
So
it's all.
so why do you think that if I mean, so yeah, that proves that if
Because
if
all Western
you
countries for now have a American culture. Almost
no,
American culture. Yes, we have some differences
no,
about Soviet legacy, maybe, and other cultural aspect, but still we're living by rules that invented Americans mostly. We're feeling.
no. It's not. Okay, maybe we can call it culture, but mostly when I'm thinking about culture, I think that it's not just a power that controls you. It's something more
Yes,
of
but
your
if you considering the way which you will provide to your children to advance through life, the military school or university, it's your culture, and this culture is currently American. If you were a traditional Ukrainian culture, your children will be a housemaid and Cossack.
Okay. You just have another view on what it is, what American culture is. So yeah, let it be. I'm not interested in this argue.
Not providing something new. I think it's well known by you as well. These aspects and their ну, повсеместность.
I don't know.
Yeah, so
Okay.
when we have English costume in the 18th century, it was a Britain culture, but now we all have a costume as matter of
But it's not the essence of a culture. It's just outer outer layer of. I mean, it just
yeah, but and you name your cultural aspect as something, for instance, the way the rights of women in your society. It's
yeah.
but
For example,
I see no difference between costumes and the place of woman in your culture. It's actually as another sort of idea, nothing more.
yeah, but some idea more radical. I mean, more more valuable than others. So
The English costume idea of it
you
consists
as
in
a
the
Japanese can wear English customs in early 20th century, but have no idea of, but have other ideas of on
Yes, but
human
when
rights.
I'm saying about American culture, I mean that we have almost everything from them. So it's only a small difference, like our religion is because of our legacy of Soviet Union. So yeah, we're not so religious because of some sorts of our past, but still we have the same um, the same realization what will religion become in our country, in our society. Yeah. So yeah, so American culture is prevails. It's everything what I wanted to say.
Let it be. I mean that I'm not interested in this thing.
But for you. Okay, so your closing topic about
Yeah. Let it be. And give me a minute when you searching for next scene.
mhm.
Weather is so good. I waking up every morning with a perception of uh, feeling feeling good and uh,
At least.
yeah, and feeling happily. I even not thinking about death during the evening. So
Death.
death, yeah,
Which
and
death
the
in the evening.
and, death as a concept and death as my
Ah,
future at some point, and about the mm,
yeah,
uh,
sure.
meaningless of human life. So the
Mhm.
sun is a very useful thing.
Okay, I have a topic. Actually, it's quite similar to our first one.
Okay.
I can't.
About Easter cake, you mean?
The second. Yeah. So, would you actually arrest a serial killer that only abused you in your life? Okay, so to make it more plain, um, yeah, just imagine
Excuse me.
me. Hmm?
Excuse me.
Yes.
His killing strategy was very entertainment.
Yes, precisely. No, we have a plain um, plot of detective in which you have a serial killer that plays in games with police, and actually wants to be arrested because he's giving some tips for police, yeah, if they will solve his his riddles. Yeah. So, and imagine, for instance, me, yes. So you can see somebody as today to speak about on the level as with me, yes, and
Okay.
you're for sure knows that there is no person in world to have a substitute of me, yes, and I'm killing people. Yeah, and you're very amused by the riddles that I give. So you have an intention to save a person, for instance. Yeah, so the regular riddle when you need to defuse a bomb, yes, and bomb could explode in some populated areas. So the way of your interesting the way of your evaluation of life. What is more important? Saving of lives of people that that can't abuse you, or or killing the only one person that have such perception of world that only could give you something to think about.
Okay. I'm greatly interested. Are you thinking that I will have doubt about it, or you have a doubt about it?
Sure, I have a doubt of it, and I'm asking you about your feelings.
I mean, if I have such a situation in my life, it would be the type of situation when I would do something without even thinking about it, probably.
Why? What is so important?
Because it something like universal what value. Ценность.
Value?
Let it be, but not so good as I wanna. Yeah, so it's something like a universal value, like universal rule in my ethical schema. Just
nothing could be more
Truth.
important than a human life.
Not just that the life of no, not like this, but that human life is have some value.
Okay, but arresting a person, you're putting him on a electric chair too, so you need to evaluate you need to evaluate a life of one one intelligent person or a thousand of life of unintelligent.
Previously, we speak about precious of the life of human and animal, and I wasn't so, and I was not sure that human life is more precious, and probably, and from my perspective, even average person is more intelligent than animals. So why do you think that in this particular case, I would be thinking differently.
Because this case shouldn't, in my plan, go when you realize that nothing is important, and only importance of life is when you're
I-
doing
In the
something
nearest year, you
unnatural,
would
supernatural.
not find such a moment. I'm always thinking that nothing really matters. So
Yeah, but your only decision is to shoot in your head, committing suicide. It's not a way I'm looking for.
so why you have doubt?
You haven't described your doubt actually. You just thought, oh,
Because I have no doubt.
yeah, your decision. Why so? You're saying that no life have
Because
importance, and then you're killing a person that could outsmart everyone else. Why so?
because part of myself thinking that okay, if it would be a choice between just two people and one isn't a murderer but more intelligent than other,
Mhm.
I would choose more intelligent one.
Sure.
But in situation when we have murderer who would murder couple of peoples and
So you're just
this
adding their
happened.
intelligence and evaluate.
No. I mean that somewhere in myself there's a universal rule that one life is that two life is more precious than one life. Sometimes this rule isn't seems right for me, but in this case it seems. So and I mean previously you entertained me, but now you are murderer. So and you mean you murder
but
people because without a good reason, from my
no,
perspective. So
to play with you, so
yeah, without a good reason.
without
That's
good
what I mean.
reason. Maybe it's the only thing that important, still important in the entire world, because you can't find
And
anything.
drugs would work better on me. I'm sure of it.
What? Drugs?
Drugs. If I wanted to have fun.
Mhm.
So
Yes. Yeah, but still, you're saying that you see no importance of life, and it's bothering you to save two lives, except in comparison with one intelligent life.
yeah.
It's
I'm-
strange.
I'm not sure that this idea is very detailedly developed to me. So I mean,
Your idea.
what?
Your idea.
Yeah. I mean this
Conception.
universal rule, moral
Conception.
rule. No. In this particular case, it's a moral rule in my head. It's not a conception because conception is something that I
Don't describe what conception is.
okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay, and actually I have I think it's similar question. if we have a person.
So no. Firstly,
You answer.
I wanna understand your reason why you have doubt. Maybe just something emotional, then you then you can not speak about it. I mean, if
Maybe,
it's just
yes.
your emotional feeling about it that you have a doubt.
No, because
But
I
if you have some reasons,
just realizing that if you're living by nature concepts, it's nothing differ you from a animal, and why can't we sacrifice an animal to solve unlimited puzzles? Okay, it's not a profound question, actually, but still. Actually, I could make it more profound because I have another question about um, about um, um, life sentence or
okay.
yeah, or torture. No, not torture, but elimination. Yes. So if we have a, I don't know, serial killer, yes, who commits so many suicide or homicides to be in prison for life, yes, it is not more human, human.
Yeah. I
To
understand.
to eliminate him, then give him uh, a life for a 40 year in closed room without with bad nutrition and without speaking to other people.
And waste your
Money.
access on
Yes.
this.
And actually, you could provide this money to save, starving people.
From my perspective, at least you should give a choice for these people to choose. I think that most people would choose
No, they wouldn't choose
lifelong. Yeah, you think so?
Yes, because we have a press, we have many sentences, and nobody asks for this. No, it would be a global amusement. Oh, not amusement, but fascination. If some person will ask for a death sentence in our
Death sentence.
yes, it's the real world.
Okay. I mean, so it would be. So you think that most people would choose death or lifelong sentence?
Incorporation.
Okay.
Incarceration.
Okay.
And it's not doubts. We actually, I even don't know if we have one situation in which incarcerated person asked for changing his his sentence.
I'm seeing that there would be such cases, but they would be very rare.
Yes, at least very rare.
So
yeah, but still, from perspective of person who pushes the button of a chair.
No, okay. It's a hard one. Oh, It's an interesting one because if we forget about money, about access, surely to give someone capability to live his life, let it be he, uh, it's a moral sin. I mean, because human have no free will and etc. etc. So, and you should give. So yeah, and if someone choose, I mean that no one can choose not to kill if this person uh, kill someone, and if this person choose to live and have lifelong sentences,
Mm-hmm.
it would be moral to give this person capability uh, to live longer. Yeah, if we forget about money that we can use for another purposes.
So live longer, but not live until mm, until death of.
No, 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 no. Live until death if you not choose to end your life.
Live until death. But actually, it's a hard decision. Maybe we need a harsh hand to give the decision, to give this, how it says,
Uh,
mercy.
harsh
You know,
hand?
yes,
I understand.
you know, Hitler couldn't shoot himself down. That's why, yeah,
Oh,
we have a.
Twitch, I am sorry for this person who don't know what well for him. You understand the joke?
About Hitler?
You didn't.
No, I don't.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, I understand, but
Yeah, so. mm, But actually,
I understand
we
your
have a
point,
successful
but
euthanasia experience. So actually, person could want elimination.
it's not a good example. Good example is suicides because, as I know, if you wanna euthanasia, you can have it only if you suffer and you have proof that you suffer.
And you're suffering in prison too, but still we don't have
Okay.
much of. Maybe this idea that something will change, maybe power or president um, will.
So yeah, to choose for another people is other something like a universal rule that I'm not. Oh yeah, one second. Universal, no, moral rule not to choose for others in such cases is more valuable for me than moral rule to prefer two life in comparison to one.
So you're just afraid of blood on your uh, hands. It's another variant
What?
of your intention. To not choose, it's the third actually most choosable variant in the trolley problem.
No. I'm speaking about as I understand, you say that maybe as a rational person, you should choose, you should make a choice for other humans,
Yes.
and you understand that death is better than lifelong sentence. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
yeah. So yeah, and I say that it's uh, uh, violates my moral rule.
To choose for somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
In such
it's
aspect.
a bad moral rule actually, because you could you could see a bleeding person and know that nobody will help him. For instance, you're in the forest.
So
Yes,
if
and
this
it's
person would die and this person and this person isn't conscious, then this person isn't suffering, then yeah. But if this person is conscious and don't want to be killed by me, uh, let be. I see no reason to make the choice for.
something. So someone uh, put ad of adult content in our chat. Just
Yeah, on Twitch.
yes, yes.
Let me see.
Yeah. So about you're saying that if this person is not want to die, not requesting
This
this,
elephant is so cute.
what? Ah, elephant.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're just escaping from the question again and again, because uh, the person is ruled by nature when he don't want to die. Yeah, and
Yeah.
you're the only person who actually could decide which decision could be unbiased because of pain. Yes, because of
I'm not so sure in my strengths and in my rationality. So
yeah, but we're trying to build a better place, a better humans than we are. Yeah, but still, it's a question about surgery, for instance. You don't want um, to to um, to take a bullet from your body, yes, if you're wounded. But the
no,
only
I want to take it out if it saved my life. I mean, there's one level of will and there's another level of my will.
okay, but
On first level, on
you
bottom, I don't want to uh, feel this stress and pain when someone would take it out of me.
yeah,
But
but
on other, more,
you're
yeah,
forgetting about a plane in which there no in the fallen plane there is no how it's uh,
in what plane?
falling plane there is no um uh, atheists, yes, so you're saying I want to save my life
I'm not
is
understand you.
You don't know the phrase that in the following play there is no atheists?
Ah, okay. It's a dumb idea
Why?
because it's dumb. I cannot imagine that I would pray to God in such situation, and if I
Maybe
would not,
maybe not
the
to
others
the
also
God,
would not.
but to the случай, or what you're believing in it. Maybe in the in the
Случай isn't something unnatural. Obviously, if you would be hope that there would that you will stay safe, but it's not ism,
no,
just
the one
hope.
the one decision it could be your thoughts about that you could I don't know your plane could fall on some tree and then fall down in the river and then you will survive, or you could repeating and repeating that you want that train or plane will fall on the tree. It's two different conception. In one, you're just imagine what could happen, and in the other, you're praying.
No, but okay. The other you verbalize your hope. I
Yes,
see nothing
but the
uh,
hope it's part of religion in this
no.
concept.
The okay. Stop, this. When you one of the valuable component in religion is believing in I forget the word in both languages. Something that isn't part of nature that we can perceive. Сверхъестественное.
Unnatural.
Yeah.
Supernatural.
Supernatural, yeah. So yeah, and in this case, you not trying to, you not pray for something supernatural. I mean,
No, you're wrong. Okay, the main point of mine is that you're saying right now in the comfy chair that you will fight for your life, and in the actual position you will feel the eternal pain of your tissues that pain more and more when your accomplice trying to release a bullet, and eventually you could say that leave me right like this, I know better, I will survive, neglect on that you are doctor and saying that
then
immediate.
you should leave this person probably, because it's a choice of this person. This person is think much more about suffering than you should really think about it.
Yes.
Probably, but I see no reason why I should not leave this person to die. I mean,
Yes. So emotions eclipsed, затмили the true intention of person. Yes, as in the situation of eternal incarceration. Yes.
Yeah, and I don't think that I should thinking for this person what's better for him in such situation.
Shouldn't. Why so? Why
Shouldn't he?
why you should to think for this person in situation of forced wound and shouldn't in the another station?
No. I think that in all situation I
You
should not.
shouldn't. So if you're a doctor and you're saying to this person that immediate
Yeah. And this person don't
reject
want
it,
to
yes.
hear my arguments.
Yes.
Yeah. I should leave this person.
Are you? I don't know. This is the simplest mistake you could say in this situation. Why you consider?
Probably.
Why you're
If I
considering
would
bias
not and I
person?
regularly would not leave my would not hearing this person and would do what I think is right. Statistically, in most cases, it will gain good for world. But in some cases, I would become a man with a power in my hand and would also think that I know better than others and bloody regime.
So you're
will
rejecting
be
all means of power just because you this type of person. Okay, and situation with a child who don't want to go to the dentist. The same or
yeah. No. Because we not count a child like
yes.
yeah, like
Okay.
like an adult. I mean, like a conscious thing. And if there is a people who have a
Okay.
marazm, we also.
But if actually I just provide you information that you are a doctor who knows what is better, and this is type of intelligent of data that make
Why
a
do you
difference.
think that I know what is better in this case? Why do you think so?
Because I'm
my
saying
deeds surely would cause pain to this person.
Because I'm saying
and
that
this
you
person
have a,
don't want to feel pain. Why do you think that I can choose for him?
I'm saying that in these conditions you have a medical experience, and you know for sure that is this only way in which a person could live, and you know that
No.
5 minutes of pain is.
When I discussing this situation, I'm thinking that if I would not help, this person surely would dead.
Yes.
I'm not thinking that there is a chance that this person would live without my.
Yeah, but still you have.
You're
trying
and still
to make an evasion in some sort of уклонение.
No, it's not evasion. It's thinking about others as a conscious, even if they are not.
It's just senile. Why do you think that the 5 minutes pain would be evaluated as much as prolonging of life?
Because it's not my life. It's the life of another person. I think it's a very valuable discussion because it reveals some contractions in other discussion of
Okay,
ours.
what
when-
about the mm, the question of trolley? So you have two people on one line, one person on one on another rails, yes,
Yeah.
and you could talk only to a person, the one person that which you could sacrifice in the previous situation. It's a regular situation, yes. So, and this person provides you information how he want to live and how it's important for
It
whom.
wouldn't matter for me.
Why you're choosing for this person to live for him or not.
No. I'm not choosing for this person.
How not? You're switching
Oh, okay.
the lever.
What do you mean?
You're switching the lever and sacrifice the person.
And okay, in these cases, in any case, I'm not choosing for another person because it's not his right to choose in this situation. I mean, this person would
This is
not
his
choose
life.
live or die. It's my choice to live one person in life or two person in life.
Yeah, but you have the same situation in the forest problem when you're choosing to live or to die.
Forest problem? What is-
About bullet wound.
No. It's
You're choosing.
I see any similarities.
Sure you don't, because you're making some fuss and some sort of senile.
No. Look. In one situation, there is a person, and
Biased person.
This person, what?
Biased person.
Yeah, biased. But we, on some, some natural rule, we think that, not natural, but moral rule, we think that if there's a person who adult have no brain damage, this person is fully conscious. And when we're speaking about the life of this person, do this person live or die, and this person choose to die, I see no reason why I should know, why I shouldn't let this person to die. We can say that there is a relatives of this person and they would suffer, and it makes this dilemma harder. Yeah, but
you just building your all cause just on realization that person completely understand his position, but and understand better than you.
I could talk. No. It's not better or worse. In this situation, we speak about other person, and it's the life of this person. It's not my life. It's their life, and I could help. But if this person not want,
but person don't want to have a death sentence, and it's could as well. He could as well to want to live, but not with intruding of your help. So he just hopes that these wounds are not lethal. And what is this matter?
I can speak with this person.
And you can't persuade
and
this
if
person.
This person is so dumb,
yes,
in your cases. Maybe for this person to die is better.
You're just not understand the problem. You're trying to.
I understand the problem.
You don't. You're
Really,
thinking
but
that we're all unbiased and
no,
clear in our minds,
obviously we are
all
not.
only children.
Obviously we are not, but I mean that there's universal rule in such a situation. To me, I think that I have such a rule, not to choose for other, and you not have such a rule, and
Sure, I don't.
that's why we once have some discussion. I mean, it's interesting that this is reveals.
Could you
This,
remind me about previous discussion? What was the matter of choosing for somebody?
I'm not eager to. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Because it was emotional discussion. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
You're just escaping from reality.
No.
With your conceptions, yes.
Why do you think so?
Because you're not believe in statistics as well. So if I'm saying that
No. I mean,
the expectancy
I believe that this person is biased. I believe that this person would think that if I save this person would be happy probably and would благодарить me, gratify me in future. Yeah.
And still, you're...
Yeah. Maybe I should think about from another perspective, because, as you know, I have some fluctuations in my worldview right now, and I have different worldview. One that goes away, one that goes in, and one worldview can choose another variant in this situation. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
But from the today's position, I'm not thinking that choose for others in such situation is good, because that means that you would think that you can choose for others in other situation and
if
in
you
other
see
situation.
If you see a man which friend is died on the front, right, in the action in which you're now situate, yes, and you could stop this man and retreat with him, or let him advance on the enemy.
Can you repeat, please? Because I am...
The frustrated... Oh, okay, the frustrated man who wants to go to a fire because they're just his friend or relative gone in this fire. Yes, so you know for sure that there is no...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm second time I'm thinking about other when you speak.
Oh, just unimaginable. How many times you were doing this but not saying?
One time more. When you speaking about China. So yeah, yeah. So
Imagine a fire when
no. Stop. I wanna verbalize my thoughts. I think that from the worldview that goes in my life, I would even more eager to leave this person to die in your
yes,
example
sure. Ah, with
with
the
a
fire
force.
or
With
the
a force.
previous? Ah, with the first. Okay.
Yeah, and now you can speak about fire.
Yes, the fire
I
in which died the friend of this person, and this person frustrated and tries to get in the fire to for sure die as the previous one, and you can stop this person against his will, or just facilitate, or with doing nothing, and look how this person buries alive.
You give me the same example. Absolutely the same.
Actually, yes.
Yeah, I would not change my way.
No, but there is no pain. Just
There is pain. I mean, there is eager of this people of this person to help his friends, to
Yeah,
help his friend.
but
And I mean,
you consider frustration as not bias something, but you're considering
no.
you're considering
No. I considering this emotion is just an emotion that would go in future. So it's not something eternal, etc. It's not something really valuable.
yeah, but still you're considering a child as not comparable to the person who is in frustration or in depression or in the some other ways. it's
Maybe,
unbelievable.
maybe because if we would give the will to choose to the child, it will end much more catastrophic than in any other way.
So just to make situation more ridiculous, we have a drug addict who lost his friend, who have I don't know a concussion, had concussion, and actually he have he slept unwell, and he have other other yes.
I understand the. I understand why you think it's funny. I'm not blind in this situation, but I'm saying you that there's some
and the other hand
universal moral rule in this situation.
Yeah, so it's just a lifeboat for you in which you could escape from a choosing. You're just saying that it's life of another person.
I make a choice in this situation. I mean, not doing is a choice. Doing nothing is a choice. I would, yes, but
okay.
I still
imagine yourself like today, yes, with understanding that I saved your life months ago, yes, and you were in the station with a little wound in the forest, yes, and I insisted on your life saving, neglect on your opposing of me, yes, and you're living right now with.
Look. I'm already said that in your first example, I know that this person would be grateful in future.
Ah, okay.
So.
Yeah, but still, it's interesting.
So, and I would be grateful. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, and you uh, watching in your past, you're still preferred to be unsaved?
No, no,
No.
no.
Yeah, but
And this person would watch in him's past and also would be happy that I choose for him.
okay, so it's unrelevant example for you, but choose
So yes, so I think that on some level, I think that this strategy to choose for others can bring more evil than good in long run, probably.
why?
So I think that you would choose in other situation to choose for others, and you you can think that you are more rational agent than others, but all people think that they are more rational people. Almost all people think
Yes.
like this. So it's not a good moral rule, probably.
Yeah, but could you imagine a situation in which you're so so oppressed that you're not an intelligent agent anymore, and you're choosing to die?
And this an example when we speak about old people, we about old person with marasm. This person
Denial.
isn't yeah. So we agreed as a society and as a and medical society
No,
agreed that this
I'm saying about you in this very moment, but with some drugs on you, for instance, and you still would be glad to choose death in your situation.
I'm not. Can you repeat? I lose the logical.
You're in the forest situation, yes, as a victim.
No, no. Repeat the last word. I cannot hear.
You are in the drug.
Yeah.
Yes, in the forced situation with yes, drugs on you, and you're in a place of victim. You still prefer to die. No, yeah. No, you're preferring to die, and you still considering that my my will prevail is not appropriate.
So I'm a
Stop
victim.
thinking about
I'm in
something.
the forest, and I'm I. I'm a victim. I'm in
Yes.
the forest, and I'm high. As I remember, that mean in the effect of drugs. High,
Yes.
just like
Yes.
something high. So, and you ask what am I?
Do you consider that my will, prevalation of my will of saving your life is offending?
In this case, maybe not.
So
Yeah.
so drugs.
It's not a simple question, and
Notice.
I'm not happy about it. But but my arguments in many aspects based on social norms. I'm not like it, but it's how I feel, and this feeling in many cases maybe coincide with my uh, feeling
you
about
just
rational.
don't think. Yes, you're not rational right now. You have
No,
best intentions,
no.
like Hippocrate.
You also
Hippocrates.
have best intentions. I'm already said, but I repeat that I'm not sure that your best intentions as a universal rule will be better. I mean, okay. We can remember about Kant's moral system, Manuel Kant,
Hmm.
and he said that, and he have such a term as categorical imperative. Let it be, and it's some universal moral rule, and it's some moral rule that it is categorical imperative if you would be agree to make this rule a universal rule for all human beings. And when I'm thinking about this case and this moral dilemma, when you choose for others as a universal moral rule, I prefer for humanity to choose not to choose for others than to choose for others. Because choosing for others, I think, would be worse for civilization, for
Yes, you're right, but you're considering ultimate variant, and I'm asking for specific problems. And in this problem,
that's the common problem of Kant's moral system. Many critics speaks about it. They're just
yes.
for
So,
our
so why you're
use.
trying to make an absolute uh, paradigm?
Maybe because I'm not thinking that the life of this person so valuable if this person not wanna to live. I don't know.
Because
It's hard.
you're
From
unconscious.
rational perspective, I see pros and cons in any choice, really. So
You're just so fascinated about Kant's legacy
no.
that you
I'm
can't
not.
make
Well,
your own.
no. I'm not. I'm not.
I'm very tired of you.
I'm very grateful to you for this theme. It's probably the most interesting theme in I don't know in the last half year for me. So
No. Impossible. You're
but it is it's very interesting theme, and
your topic's too shallow. Yeah. You're just not so eager to discuss another problem except of this.
I'm not understand what you mean, but as the time of our discussion is probably over because I'm planning to make it 2 hours, and now it's 2 hours and 14 minutes.
8 minutes. We're not
No.
including the time of preparations.
Okay. This
Okay.
was the best stream ever from my
No.
perspective.
What I saw is just a wall that don't change its mind because of some preparations of
You can
yours.
roll this. Oh, okay. You can roll this theme and test it couple times more on me, and maybe we will reveal that in different mood I would choose different thing. I'm not sure. Now I'm thinking that it's something more stable, but maybe we will reveal that it's not, and then maybe I would
If you're even
correct it. I'm not sure.
if you're even expecting that your mood could
No.
could be-
No. I'm expecting that it would not, but I should give a chance to this because I'm not so arrogant to see myself as something stable and etc.
I think if you're not seeing you completely stable, you're not decent person for discussion. So you need to, in the first way, solve this problem and then go to the problem of will.
No. It's not a problem. It's the nature of human identity. I just acknowledge it.
Okay, I have nothing to say.
It was a very interesting discussion, and I'm grateful to you. And you can reveal it later, and maybe we'll discuss it in
interesting
Russian.
Discussion. No Russian.
No.
With me.
It was
interesting discussion. We were about animals and humans' differences, but it's so unusual that I couldn't even make any conclusions. So, but this was just trying to break through your.
For you, but for me, this discussion opened my eyes to some questions, maybe. So this discussion was good for my reflection.
Yeah, but what I think that if you're not prepared for such simple questions that I provided, just a first ideas that emerged in my mind, this seems to me that you're not prepared completely for this topic, and maybe you just was thinking you have a realization, but you not.
I have a realization. Okay. I'm not sure that I fully understand what you said right now. So
never mind.
I would speak first. Okay. Goodbye, dear viewers.
Maybe one.
Someone watched previous recordings when we speak in English?
I don't know. The statistics was so a long time ago that it's already deleted.
Okay.
Okay.
You still post these videos on YouTube?